What up, y'all? I'm Dewan with Bossip.com. Joined by the hottest names in radio. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. First off, I want to congratulate y'all on the success of this show. When y'all came into this, what was the expectation? Were there any for you?
We expected to do well and expected to, to do the best we can. We just came in there as a group and, we gelled pretty well, and we said, we're going to work hard. We're going to work harder. We're going to go harder. We're going to pray harder. We're going to, do what we got to do to be number one.
But I think it was also a little bit of uncertainty because all three of us have never worked together before.
Right.
So we didn't know what was going to really happen. We still hadn't developed what our roles were going to be on the show. We all knew what our different personalities were, but we didn't know how it was going to gel or any of that. So I think when we first came here, it was kind of like okay, let's try this. We just listened to the audio from our first day.
And we sucked.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But we thought we were good. At the time.
Right. But y'all getting better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What are y'all's roles? You said y'all had to find where y'all gelled and what role y'all play on the show. What do you think each of...
DJ Envy is the anchor, the driver.
He's like Barbara Walters.
No. he's like the point guard, you know what I'm saying, the floor leader. Sets us all up the right way. Angela Yee is she's definitely the female voice of the show, but more than that, she's the organizer, she's the planner, she keeps us all together, make sure we move in the right way. Kind of like a floor coach almost. The point guard is kind of like the floor coach too, but she kind of even, directs what direction Envy's gonna go to. So kind of like the director.
Got you.
Charlamagne is he's like the asshole. Nah, just kidding. He's a dude that's really, really smart, but not. He's book smart, but never went to school. He's the dude that is sitting there.
He went to school. He had some type of school.
He didn't go to no school. No school at all. He didn't go to. He's raised on the streets. Nah, he's like he's the dude that keeps it real. He says what you want to say, but don't have the balls to say.
What's the backstory about how y'all came together? Why DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God? Who brought that together?
Well, Envy was already here. He was doing afternoons, and
I was Dwayne Wade. We got LeBron.
Okay.
And then we acquired Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chris Bosh put in work.
Gotcha.
But so I was at Sirius, and Envy and I worked together at Sirius XM. He was on Hip Hop Nation. I was on Shade. He still is. I was on Shade 45. Charlamagne had no job, no schooling.
Nothing.
And
he's in the jungle.
There was a quota that we had to fill. They said every now and then we gotta do some type of charity. He's a tax write-off.
Yeah, definitely tax write-off.
No, but Charlamagne, obviously, they wanted somebody that, Envy and I are both pretty nice. Envy has a lot of relationships with artists, and so do I. And I probably am just a nice person. Envy's not as nice as I am. But they kind of wanted somebody that would stir it up a little bit, as Charlamagne stirs it up a whole lot. And he is smart and he has a good sense of humor and people can relate to him. And I think it's also important now that everything is not just, we're in New York City. Envy and I are Envy's from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I lived in Jersey for a while too.
Got it.
And Charlamagne is from down south.
South Carolina, baby.
And down south is really important in music right now. And I think it's good to have his perspective on the show at certain times. People can listen online on iHeartRadio. They can listen on iHeartRadio app. They can listen online at power1051fm.com. So it kind of takes us out of everything just New York, New York, New York.
Right.
It gives the other perspective.
Got it. Charlamagne,
yes,
on the show you have a Donkey of the Day. I wanted to know how you came up with that. How was that formulated as something that would be incorporated into the show at 8:08 every morning?
Because when I used to be on Wendy's show, I was listening to some 50 Cent mixtape, and he said, look at these donkeys, bunch of fucking jackasses. So I just started calling people donkeys. And, we incorporated the hee-haw sound effect on her show, and then when I went to Philly, I just thought it would be a dope segment, awarding the jackass of the day, the donkey of the day, so.
Got you. One of your recent Donkey of the Days was Mr. C and all the alleged charges against him. Where you stand on that now? Is the beef squashed? Is it still going on?
It's not beef. That's just an honest observation. He was getting his dick sucked by a tranny. Allegedly. He's 44 years old, too old to be driving around New York City, still picking up prostitutes and getting head in his truck. He's a fucking jackass for that. So it's not beef. It's just an honest observation. If I was his man, I would tell him, look, man, you my man, but what the fuck are you really doing out here, yo? You're too old to be running around getting your dick sucked by trannies, prostitutes in the middle of the city. Plus, you've been arrested for it 3 times in the past 6 months. And that's not alleged, that's a fact. So it's man, it's not a beef, it's just stop doing dumb shit.
Right, do you think blogs and Twitter sensationalized that all, Envy, Angela?
I mean, I think the blogs and Twitter, of course, they love beef and they love controversy, but they also love good material. And what we do and how we did the Donkey of the Day with him or anybody else, Flex or even Diddy, I mean, it's good and it's entertaining. You know what I mean? We don't come from a negative place where we try to hurt you. We try to have fun. You know what I mean? No matter what we do up here, we enjoy ourselves. You know what I mean? Whether we drink, whatever we do, we have fun. This is the morning show. We have fun. We don't care about nothing else. We just like to have a good time. And I think the best thing with us is we invite people in. Like, we not on that VIP. I'm standing them there. I'm gonna stare at you. You know, nah, we not like that. We just party and have a good time because you know, at the end of the day, when I grew up and when we all grew up, we had fun. And then I think the fun came out of music and came out of what everybody did, and it became mean grilling, mean mugging, and everybody was too tough and too gangster. We all can't be gangsters. Right. I don't want to be a gangster. I don't want to die. You know what I mean? I ain't running around with guns. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not. We just have fun.
As the only female on the Breakfast Club, what's it like to be around like the energy of Envy and Charlamagne? Do you ever feel like you're the mom, you're the sister, you're the homie?
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I feel like I'm way more manly than Charlamagne and Envy.
Why you say that?
I mean, first of all, both of them are like my homegirls, no matter what. Like Envy and I, we like to watch Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop and all those shows together. He gets way more excited into it than I do.
That's true.
And I like it is true. And Charlamagne, for obvious reasons, I mean, like we talk about, oh, he's cute.
That's a fucking lie.
That's true. It's all true. It's all true. It's all true.
No, but Charlamagne is so sensitive. Like, you know, he's always got these girl issues and everything. And I feel like I probably am the most, maybe, unemotional.
Right.
Compared to
I'm a Cancer. I can't help it.
Charlamagne gets emotional sometimes.
You be crying on the floor, all types of
Did you get emotional today?
Yeah, he got
What
emotional.
happened?
He's emotional right now. He's probably sending somebody flowers right now.
No, I'm actually booking a plane ticket.
For her.
For her.
Same difference.
Envy definitely gets emotional too at times.
Absolutely. That's her
Yeah.
light skin a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm very even.
Where do you see the Breakfast Club? You guys started in December 2010.
Right.
Let's say December this year. Where do you see? Where do you think y'all will be? And what's in
I
terms
just-
of growth? What
I
do you
just
expect?
think what we're doing is we're making the Breakfast Club a brand. I think you'll see us on television. I think you'll see us in different markets. I think you're seeing us in a lot of different places that you have never seen radio shows before. We're trying to take this and take it past where we need to take it. I mean, we're like up here, we ride for each other. Meaning like, you know, we try to make sure everybody's good. Outside money, inside money. It's not one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna make all the money, or you say I'm gonna make all the money. Like, we try to break it down and make sure everybody's good, and you know, we want everybody to live a long time and be straight. You know what I mean? We want to be what you know Dame, Jay, and Big should have been as far as a union of people making money. You know, Jay's there, but the rest of them aren't. Like, we just want to be at the Knicks game making fun, because all we do is have fun. There's nothing serious up here. We just have fun, and if it does get serious, we talk about it and we keep it moving.
Yeah, I always say the best thing that ever happened to the Breakfast Club was the radio personalities that came before us, because you know they always say smart people learn from their own mistakes, but wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So we've watched all these other radio personalities come through and make the right decisions. We watched a lot of them make the wrong decisions. So we're taking, you know, the best things from them and creating our empire.
Got it. And to circle back in real quick on your point, do you think to be that conglomerate, to build the Breakfast Club brand, does that require some ego management and like y'all checking each other?
Nah, I mean, that's the funny thing. I think because the way we came up, you know, I came up with Miss Jones. She came up with Cypher Sounds. He came up with Wendy Williams. It's kind of like we were the side niggas. You know what I mean? So we knew what it was to play second fiddle.
Right.
So now that we here together, it's like we understand the roles. We understand what we have to do. We understand it's kind of like a threesome. We all equally have control. 33, 33, 33. There is no he's the leader, we all lead. You know what I mean? One day, I might be a leader. Next day, she might be. Next day, Charlamagne.
It depends on who got the drunkest last night.
Exactly. True story. You know what I mean? And
It'd
you
be
know,
like, Angie, we so drunk. Hold us down today.
yeah.
Oh, that's
and that's what we do. We look out for each other.
okay. Cool. Well, there you have it, guys. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. They are the Breakfast Club. I'm Dewan for Bossip.com. Signing off.